Hey guys, Annika here, and I am back with another quick take on popular culture. And today I'll be talking about Amy Cooper and Christian Cooper. If you guys are not familiar with this story, Amy Cooper is the white woman that called the cops on a black man after he asked her to put her dog on a leash. Before I go any further, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my page if you like what I do here. And let's just jump right into this quick take on popular culture. So, like I said, I'll be talking about Amy Cooper. I highly encourage everyone to just Google this woman's name and the story will pop right up. Long story short, Amy Cooper, a white woman in Central Park Ramble section, called the cops on a black man because he asked her nicely to please put her dog on a leash. The section of the park that they were occupying, it's against park regulations to have your dog not on a leash, especially if you're in Ramble section. The Ramble section of the park is is known for bird watching. So there's a reason why the dogs must be on a leash if you're walking your dog through this section of Central Park. Yes, if you have not already, please go watch the video, go read the articles before listening to my commentary on it. And I'm gonna just jump right into it. So when I first saw the video, I thought this is a classic case of, white women weaponizing their white privilege against black men. I know there's tons of white allies out there that found this clip to be disgusting, to see this white woman calling the cops and pretending to be in distress, like her life was threatened by this black man who was just asking her to put her dog on a leash. It really is disgusting and it's quite egregious. But I thought what was even more maddening about it was that if you read articles, she does the whole, I was just scared and I didn't know. This is why we have to stop giving racist, especially white racist people, a pass when they do something racist and we say, oh, they didn't know. They're just, they're stupid. They're being ignorant. No, she knew because she got on that phone before she even called the cops. She told Christian Cooper, no relation there. She told him that I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to tell them that there's an African American man threatening me. So she knows. So I'm so tired of everyone in the world acting like they don't know that racism exists, because she knew just that alone would get the cops out there quick. And then when she's on the phone with the cops, she starts to act really scared, like she's in distress, like she's fighting for her life, and none of that was happening. If you watch the video, Christian is 6 feet away from her ass. They're not even close to each other. And she starts to put on a performance for the 911 operator as if her life is on the line. This will be a quick take because honestly, I'm not surprised by this behavior. I'm really, really not. I just don't understand how we can live in 2020 and still believe that stuff like this does not happen. This woman was being recorded, and she decided to pretend as if her life was hanging on by a thread. A man that was 6 feet away from her, she decided to pretend like he was about to kill her damn near. And those type of actions, that's how you get an Emmett Till. I don't want this quick take to be preachy, because I like to believe that we live in a real world and people are honest about what happens. But I know that's not the case, and that's naive on my part. But those type of actions, the way white women move and how they weaponize the police against black men, that could have been an Emmett Till situation. That's all I have to say. That could have been an Emmett Till situation real quick. And I'm not saying that all cops are dirty. I'm not saying that at all. But we've seen footage when white women get on the phone and they act like their lives are in danger and they say it's a black man doing it to them. The cops will come there and they'll act accordingly. We've seen that. This man could have maybe died. Hopefully not. Hopefully if the cops would have arrived, the cops did arrive to the scene, but by the time they got there, both Amy and Christian were no longer on the premises. But let's say that they were still there. I would like to hope that the cops would have arrived and showed discretion and be like, hey lady, you tripping. The rules is you gotta put your dog on a leash and Christian's right. But what if they didn't? What will Amy have to say if they didn't? Oh, I didn't know any better. I was just scared. We are so lucky that Christian's alive right now. And I believe that cops will use discernment. However, there's plenty of bad apples out there who do not. That's actually really scary. If you're a white person and you watched that video and you felt disgusted, I would say please take this time to talk to your fellow white people and tell them why this is not okay. It's not the job of black people to help white people not be racist. It's just not. It's not. So if you're a white person and you watched that video and you found her behavior to be disgusting, please pull your fellow white person aside who still says some racist shit and tell them why they're racist. Tell them why their behavior is unacceptable. This video should infuriate you. It really should. It really should. That's why I decided to watch the article first before I even watched the video, because I already know how this shit goes. As of recently, she was let go from her job. She's been fired. They made a statement on Twitter. I think she apologized or whatever. But personal opinion, I'm over apologies. Do better. Do better and stop saying you didn't know. Stop saying you're stupid. Stop saying you were ignorant. No, you do know. If you are a white person and you call the cops and your first thing is it's a black person, it's a minority, whatever, you know. Because you know how racism works. You know how to weaponize it. You know how to weaponize the system against minorities. You know what you're doing. That's all I have to say. Like I said, I don't want to be preachy. I don't want to yell at the camera, but I'm so over giving white people, especially white women, a pass when they do things like this. And then we say, well, she didn't know any better. She was just trying to walk her dog. Okay. Thank God Christian is still here. Thank God Christian is still here. And thank God he recorded that damn situation. Thank goodness. Really. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. I'm not going to go on too much longer, but that's all I can say. Like, if you are a white person and you felt like her behavior was unnecessary, please pull aside your fellow unnecessary Confederate Karen aunties and tell them why their behavior is unnecessary, why it is racist. Like, tell them. Like, I really think white people need to speak up and talk to their fellow racist family and let them know why this is unacceptable and why this is not okay. Like, this is how, this is how we get an Emmett Till, right? Like, this is literally how you get an Emmett Till. Like, I'm tired of, like, we're going to run for Aubrey. We shouldn't have to have runs and marches to commemorate someone's memory because some white person decided that they're going to use the system against black people and get them killed. And better yet, one more thing, I can't even believe she called the cops. Like, I can't believe she called the cops on him using up taxpayers' money because he told her to put her dog on a leash. Because the sign says your dog must be on a leash. Not only are you being racist, you're wasting the time of our frontline workers, our essential humans that we care so much about, to deal with this tomfoolery. It's actually really disgusting. Yes. So y'all let me know. Do y'all think Amy Cooper is a terrorist? Do y'all think she was just, getting really in tune with her inner Karen? What do you guys think? I mean, what can we learn from this? Me personally, I don't think black people have anything to learn from this because we already know. But I hope if you are a non-black person, if you're a white person, please, if you find her behavior to be disgusting and you have friends and families that act and think like her, you need to sit them down and tell them why their behavior is abhorring. You need to. It's not, I just don't want to see black people continue to take on the task, minorities, period, continue to take on the task of teaching white people how not to be racist, how to be anti-racist. And apologies aren't enough. Me personally, like I said, I don't give a shit if she says sorry. I don't, because she's not sorry. She's not. Twitter came for her, social media came from her, and she's sorry that her life is being destroyed. Because, God forbid, had things gone left, Christian might not even be here. Thank God he is. All right, guys, that's my quick take on it. My quick take is that she was doing the most. There was no need to call the police, in my opinion, at all. Because when she got on the phone and like that, like she started pulling out the stock. She was going for the Oscar. She was going for a Golden Globe. Like she really started acting. I just couldn't do it anymore. Also, I'm not the biggest like dog person, but that dog was low-key being strangled. She deserves to lose that dog. She does. She does. And she deserves to lose her job. And she deserves to be dragged up and down Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. She deserves it. She does. That's the least of her problems. Because we already know, give her a year or two. Amy's going to bounce back from this and she's going to be okay. because that's how the system works. Thank you for tuning in to Annika's Quick Take on popular culture. Peace.